everyone, and welcome to another Into the Void Real Review. This time we are reviewing Wicked for Good, the follow-up to Wicked, which came out about a year ago. Once again, this stars Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo playing the witches who were close friends but now find themselves at opposite sides of the spectrum in this movie. Still friends, but distant friends who have grown apart. This time around, the events of The Wizard of Oz closely coincide with the happenings in this movie, giving more context to the classic story we all have come to know and love. And that will certainly be a part of the appeal for Wicked for Good. Once again, Ariana as Glinda and Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba are excellent as two friends who are now adversaries due to circumstances that erupted from the first movie. The visuals, they're a delight, and why wouldn't they be? Both movies were shot back to back, so that would have been strange if they were not just as good. Two-parters can be divisive because sometimes they can be unnecessarily elongated in an attempt to cash in twice when really only one movie was needed. And thankfully, Wicked did need the extra movie, and for the most part, it succeeds on what it's trying to say. And I really enjoyed the first one, even though the musicals aren't typically my thing, and this one I enjoyed as well, even if the music numbers are not as impressive this time around. However, it was fun to see the dichotomy of Glinda's and Elphaba's lives in this one. Glinda, loved by the people, while Elphaba is feared and hated.
I'm a public figure now. People expect me to lie. Be encouraging.
Dubbed the Wicked Witch of the West. The people want her hunted down and melted with water, goddammit. There's the love triangle between the two friends that still brews. Who will Fiyero pick to be his partner? Surely he has picked Glinda as they are destined to marry, but is that really going to happen? Midway through, there's a fight between the two witches that is the single funniest moment of the film. Not only was it the funniest part, but I feel this is where things begin to kick into a higher gear and make the movie more interesting.
You can wave that wand all you want, but you have no real power.
My eyes honestly were starting to glaze over until that point. I mean, the beginning, it's fine, as it was fun catching up with our favorite characters again, but the middle part of this movie started to drag a bit, however, until the infamous fight between Glinda and Elphaba. The second act's much stronger, and we get some interesting lore drops for The Wizard of Oz, intermingled with the drama of the Fiyero Triangle, and then we have the actual Wizard of Oz, played again by a confident Jeff Goldblum, who does his best used car salesman impersonation when he appears a little too agreeable to Elphaba's request to uncage the winged monkeys that we saw in the first one. Meanwhile, Michelle Yeoh as Madame Horrible initiates Glinda into her newfound role as the Good Witch in charge of Oz and is extremely eager to demonize Elphaba as the Wicked Witch of the West. The movie, it's beautifully shot, like I said, from the beginning where we see the construction of the yellow brick road to the middle where we see the destruction wrought by the infamous tornado that brings Dorothy to the land of Oz, and finally to a final shot of beautifully windswept dunes. Wicked for Good, you can tell, is lovingly crafted. If anything suffers, it's just that we are familiar with it the second go around. It's not a terrible thing because this is still a good movie worth watching. And there are twists that happen at the end that are worth the price of admission, so keep that in mind. And if you've seen the first one, you might as well see the second one. So there's that. Wicked for Good gets an 8 out of 10 from me. What did you think of it? Better or worse than the first? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want more of this mess, and I see you the next time when we venture in the void.